Hey everyone, how are you all doing? Okay, so yeah, I know, no makeup on, gross. I've been asked a number of times to do makeup videos now. I don't think I'm that good at doing makeup, but other people seem to like it. So, let's give it a try. I'm planning on doing half 2011, half 2021. So, that's going to be my first makeup video. This is going to be fun. So, the palettes I'm going to be using. I have two palettes I'm going to be using. One is the Beauty Bay Sunset Horizon, which is a absolutely gorgeous palette. I have used it a couple of times now, and oh my god, look at these colours. They are so pretty. And the other palette I'm going to be using is, because I can't stick to one palette. How do people only use one palette? I really struggle. And the other palette I'm going to be using is this beautiful thing. Love the purples in here. Purple is actually my favourite colour. And this is what it's called. Another Beauty Bay palette. Now, recently I've been absolutely falling in love with the Beauty Bay palettes. So, I'm going to start off with the 2011, and then I'm going to do the 2021, because I'm easily distracted and, ooh, shiny penny. So, I'm going to get into that now. I just need to pause for a second. Okay, so here goes, 2011. Now I'm going to start off with my foundation. And I'm going in with the Pro Base MUA Makeup Academy 144. Now, back in 2011, I had no idea about skin matching my foundation, and I would just look and think, oh, that'll be okay. And I would buy it and I would use it until it ran out, and then I'd go and buy another one. And it was usually the same cheap foundation over and over again, and usually from a really dirt cheap shop. So I don't know, maybe a little bit more. Okay, so go in with the brush. Please excuse my breakouts. I have horrendous breakouts right now, but I am only human, and we all get them. I get bad skin months rather than days, so maybe some of you can relate. Did I worry about a line? No, I did not. What do you mean line? I can't see no line. That was bad. It was bad back in the day. It really was. Get a little bit more of that. They used to go on really thick back in the day, to be honest with you. It really was. This bad. I say this bad, we haven't really moved into anything yet. We're still on the base. Now, it takes me a while to do my makeup because I struggle with chronic pain. So I'm going to try not to take too long doing all of this. Could my makeup have been blended better back in the day? Oh, hell yes. I used to take on average around 10 to 15 minutes just to do my makeup, and now it takes a hell of a lot longer, I tell you. Honestly, YouTube really did change my makeup routine. People like Nikki tutorials absolutely changed the way I did my makeup when my health started to deteriorate. So I thank her for the gorgeous colours that I used today. So that was my foundation. Now the brow. Now my eyebrow was really dark. Couldn't have got any darker if I wanted to. I would go in with a black eyeliner, and for that I am using, I believe this is a, I don't know. Don't know. So I would get my eyeliner and I would basically darken the entire brow. Just slap some color on there. Push it around my finger a little bit so it didn't look like just one black line that I drew with an eyeliner. Mind you, I still think it looks like a black line. I wouldn't say I have the best eyebrows, to be honest with you. Eyebrow shape back in the day, it was however it turned out. Despite plucking them to death, I'd still try to make them thicker. Why, I don't know. Okay, so that's the brow. Eyeshadows. Okay, so yes, I'm going to go in with this baby, which is Ave of Olympias by Beauty Bay. And I will be taking this nice wide fluffy brush, going into RSVP, which is that top corner one. This one here, RSVP. And I will be getting lots of colour on that brush. A little blow. That's about all I could manage back in the day, even if I bothered to do that. So slap that all over the lid. Blend it out a little bit from the crease and above. Get a little bit more of that. Now, I would have looked at that back in the day and thought, I'm not seeing no colour at all in that. And I'm going to go in with Silk Stockings, which is the last but one on the third row. I'm going to put that. No, I didn't want too much colour, but I didn't want to be no colour whatsoever. A little bit more. Okay, so going in with the same brush, I'm going to go in with Prohibition, which is the second colour in on the top line. Building that up a bit. Now, somehow I used to enjoy this makeup. I liked the way it looked. God only knows what I was thinking. My foundation was too dark. My eyeshadow was just slapped on without a thought. Like I said, it didn't take me that long to do my makeup back in the day. And that was that. So then I would go back in with my eyeliner and I would do a line as if I was now doing a wing, but I had no idea of wings at that time. So I would do a line at the base of my lid. Yep, and then I would do a line and the waterline, and then fill in the waterline like so. Okay, so that was that. Then there was the lipstick. Now I would go in with the darkest colour that was possible that wasn't black. Just check these. Yeah. Now what have I done? Wi-Fi. What was I thinking? Okay, and last but not least, I would go in with a blush. So I'm going to take the blush from this palette here, which is such a pretty palette. I have got to review this at some point. And I'm going to go in with the really dark one right at the bottom. There is no names on this palette, sadly. Now, blusher brush. Okay, so like I said, I was going to go in with the really dark one. Now, makeup was really heavy back in the day. Contour, what are you talking about? I had no idea what contour was. I had no idea what primer was. I was absolutely clueless. I didn't really have anyone who taught me to do makeup as I was growing up, so everything I'd done was things that I watched other people do, or I would just try it, and if it worked for me, it worked for me, and if it didn't, well, I used it anyway. But who the heck cares? And that is it for the 2011 makeup. That is exactly what I looked like when I met my husband. What a state. Right, I'm going to pause for 1 second because I'm hurting him and I need to take some pain meds. Okay, that's feeling a little bit better with painkillers, and let's get into 2021, shall we? Okay, so 2021, I'm going to start with my brow, and I'm going to go in with Nyx Soap Brow Kit. But I'm going to use my own spoolie. Now, someone please tell me, how the hell did I walk around looking like this regularly? What the hell was I thinking? And to think, my husband fell in love with me when I looked like this. I think he may need his eyes testing. So I'm going to just rub my brush into this. And get my mirror. Right, what the hell was he thinking? He could have done way better than what he did. He was definitely punching low. Now, I wouldn't say I'm one to sort of big myself up with my looks. If anything, the opposite. But yeah, I really don't know what he was thinking. But I tell you what, I love that guy. And having beautiful babies with him was the most amazing thing in the world, because they are the most amazing part of me. Okay, so then I would go in with a brow pen, which is a Nyx Brow Pen, and just sort of put in some hair strokes. Where they're needed. Oh wow, the heavens just opened up here. And apologies for the sound of the rain. And there we go. Now, here we go. Now, P. Louise, love this base. Found about this from Nikki Tutorials. Of course, she changed the whole makeup thing for me. She actually made makeup fun. Now, I have really oily eyelids, and I hate how oily my eyelids are. So I'm just going to tap that all over, blending it out with my finger. I think blending the eyelid out with the finger is the best way, because you can get them up even. And taking it under the lid a little bit. So it's right up to reach in your waterline. And the rain has stopped. Thank you, rain. So we have that. Now I'm going to open up the palette, and I'm going to go in with this really, really bright flamingo color, which is here. And I'm going to go in with this sort of flat, fluffy brush. Some of my brushes have numbers on them and some don't. Okay, so around about halfway into, just before halfway, I'm going to just get that on, get the colour on there. Pigment's always best, I find, if you build them. And take it up onto the creases bit, the outer side. Now, as I said in the beginning, I've had requests to do makeup, and Greeneyed Southern girl, more than anybody, have asked for makeup videos, and I like to make people happy. If I can make someone smile at least once in a day, then I have achieved something. So I'm going to just blend that in a bit here. I'm going to go down at an angle. I just find it looks a bit nice when you go at an angle downwards. I really looks so much bigger on camera than it does sort of in the mirror. And then I'm going to go and change that brush to another sort of fluffy-ish flat brush. Yeah, I've broken this one. I don't know. And I'm going to go into the palette for a moment because I need a darker purple. So I'm going to go in with Dandy here. This one here. And then I'm going to go in with Velvet a little bit. So I'm going to keep that to the outer corner, the outer V, and just above a little bit. And some more. Even with pigments, I think, when you go one colour on top of the other, you need to sort of start blending them out straight away. Or it could be a little bit of a nightmare to blend out. I'm not covering all of the red there, but I am covering most of it. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of Velvet just on the inner corner, just right on the V. And then I'm going to blend that into the crease. Oh boy, what have I done? Okay, I'm going to fix that now. Right, okay, I need to go in with a nice size blending brush or a smaller one. What do I think? Yeah, I'm going to get a big blending brush. Now this is a concealer brush number 5, which is a nice big brush, but it's good for just blending. Bring it back a little bit and taking it down. Now, don't worry if you make too much of a mess on the outside here. You can always go in and clean that with a wet wipe. Now, I'm going to have to go back in with the red there because I kind of suffocated it with the purple, but that's okay. I'm going to bring it out a little bit. And like I said, I'm not really worried about it going out too far because I can always clean that up. Now, I'm going to go back into Flamingo and just put that on the lid next to the purple, just to brighten that up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to get this brush and I'm going to wipe it on a piece of tissue. Take some of that red off. because it's really sort of really bright. And with the same brush, it's not completely perfectly clean, but that's okay. I'm going to go into Reef. Now Reef is that really pretty orangey yellow in the middle. And I'm just going to take that next to the red, taking it just up to the crease. And oh, that's so pretty. I'm just trying to blend this into Flamingo a little. And taking it just almost down into the inner corner, but not quite. Not quite into the inner corner. Now I'm going to take that blending brush and I'm going to blend above the crease together. Now I really hope these makeup videos are not too long for anybody, because hopefully someone will tell me whether I'm doing okay or if I'm way out of the park on this one. And I'm going to go a little bit darker on that outer corner with a little Midnight out of the Sunset Horizon. I'm literally going to dip that onto the corner. Oh wow, there is a lot of fallout on Midnight. Hopefully that will come off. Oh no, I'm going to have to clean that up. That's okay. Yeah, Midnight has a lot of fallout. Now I'm going to take that big blending brush again one second and just sort of blend that out a little bit. And right on the inner corner of that eye, I'm going to go in with Mirage, which is that really golden top row middle color. Like, that is so pretty, as you're about to see. And there we go. Wow, that really does shine. I'm taking that up a little bit above the crease, just to mix it out a little bit, because it is such a pretty color. And right in the inner corner, just to make that inner corner pop just a little bit. So since I have some, I'm going to just clean this up a moment. Now, with that like that, I'm going to get my foundation, which I now use is the 110. And I definitely need a full coverage with these breakouts that I've got recently. Like, I got one big one here and one here. They're the worst ones, but hey, we all get bad days. I'm just saying, it's not a bad day, it's a bad month. And trust me to get in my hair. Okay, so foundation brush. Taking that right the way down, because where's the mark? What a difference a couple of numbers make. You see, this is the curse of me doing makeup. It takes me so long to do it. I really do need full coverage right now. And this foundation builds beautifully. Wow. What a difference, eh? Seems insane doing like half old ways and half new ways. I find it really sort of crazy that I really do love pretty colors now. Okay, so I'm going to go back into the Olympus palette. No, Sunset Horizon palette. And I'm going to go in with a I have this sort of tapered brush, which I'm going to go in with the colour Twilight. So on this brush, yeah, I'm going to go in with the colour Twilight, which is this one here, and I'm going to take this under the eye. This brush is a bad idea. No, that's fine. Blend it down slightly, not too much. Like so. I'm going to get a different brush a minute. I don't like that one. I need to be more focused on the end of the eye. And I'm going to oh, that's better. So that is that. And that is so. And I'm going to go in with a white eyeliner on the waterline. I don't think we need any more colours. The white will be perfect. Okay, so I need to go in with a liner. I have that liner too. And I'm going to pause here while I do the liner and wing. Okay, so I did go in and finish with the lip, the contour and the blush, and a little highlighter, because this video is getting excessively long. And I don't know if people want excessively long makeup videos. So, Greeneyed Southern Girl. This one was for you, honey. Ain't seen you in a while. Hope you're okay. I feel really weird now. Wow, what was I thinking? 2011? 2021. Wow. If you did like this video, please like, share and subscribe. And I shall see you again tomorrow in the live stream. Have an amazing day tomorrow. And I shall see you then. Bye everyone.